This is Joe Amorosino from 7 Sports. You're watching Payton Priv TV.
Welcome back to Payton Priv TV. We're here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean aboard Royal Caribbean International's famed Allure of the Seas. Now this past week, a lot of pieces have been moving and shaking in the NBA, particularly LeBron's Lakers. Now the Lake Show recently traded the house for Anthony Davis, big man from New Orleans, and also went out of free agency and acquired Boogie DeMarcus Cousins. Now how do you see these moves playing out for the rest of the Western Conference?
Well, I think it makes the Western Conference a little bit more competitive. I think the days of everyone counting on Golden State walking into the finals or the semifinals are over. I think for the Clippers, for Houston, the Lakers, teams like that, it's going to be quite exciting to watch. And I think Golden State has to now prepare all season long for these battles. Okay, and that means even if they do make it to the finals, they're going to be quite beaten up, a little bit more beaten up than they're used to. So it's going to be a lot more competitive in the Western Conference.
Speaking of the Los Angeles Clippers, they seriously put themselves into the mix to be NBA Finals champions next year. They put together a historic trade for Paul George from OKC and also went out and signed the reigning NBA Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. How do you see these two moves playing out in the future of the battle for LA?
I think what is going to happen here is that you're really going to truly see a crosstown rivalry between the Clippers and the Lakers. We've seen it before, it kind of died down, but you're going to see it again. And I think in this one here, and this is just a hunch, I think that the Clippers are going to have the edge.
Shifting gears now to the Eastern Conference, everyone thought the sky was falling for the Boston Celtics as they lost star players like Kyrie Irving, Al Horford, and Terry Rozier. However, they seem to have bounced back quite a bit in free agency, signing Kemba Walker from Charlotte and big man Enes Kanter. How do you see these moves playing out for the future of the Celtics, and do you see young guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown stepping up to be stars alongside Kemba?
Okay, Payton, I think it gets a lot more interesting now for the Celtics, okay? Kyrie used to run the show, and he was the leader that was out there. Now he's gone. Guys do have to step up, okay? I think guys like Tatum and Jaylen Brown are certainly going to step up. I think if they can find a niche for their new big man, 7-footer, Taco Fall, if they can find a niche for him as a rebounder, perhaps coming in off the bench, perhaps boxing people out, making room for some outside shooters, and with the additions of Kemba Walker and Enes Kanter, okay, I think if they can find their chemistry, I think it's going to be very interesting to see what the Celtics can do. But they're certainly a contender.
Speaking of the Celtics and Kyrie Irving, it seems like overnight, like this, the Brooklyn Nets have become a championship contender after acquiring Kyrie Irving, DeAndre Jordan, and the big man Kevin Durant during free agency. How do you see this playing out and affecting all the other teams trying to win the Eastern Conference?
Well, I think it puts Brooklyn on the map as certainly the team to watch. Okay, this is exactly what Kyrie Irving wanted. He wanted to go to a team where he was the leader, where he could compile a team, where he could count on the fact that it would be competitive. He's at a point in his career where he cannot waste time. He cannot spend time going year to year to wait for that chemistry to happen. He went to a team where he knew the players and the pieces that he wanted, and they were put together, and that's exactly what he wanted. He's got it in Brooklyn. Now it's up to him if he can make it happen.
Staying now in the Eastern Conference, I want to talk a little bit about the Philadelphia 76ers. A lot of people thought they took a big hit after losing Jimmy Butler. However, they went out free agency and acquired the big man from Boston, Al Horford. How do you see this affecting their team going into next season?
Payton, I think that the loss of Butler, okay, is something that the Sixer fans are going to look out for. However, I think in picking up Al Horford, you're picking up the experience that maybe Butler didn't have. Butler's a great player. Someday he will be there. But he didn't have the experience that an Al Horford does. Now you put Al Horford into the mix, you combine him with all the great players that are currently on the Sixers. They are a powerhouse. If they can find their chemistry and put their chemistry together, you're looking at a team that's certainly a contender, and I'm saying a Final Four team. I'm saying they could go to the finals, and I'm saying that, hey, they could possibly face the Clippers in the finals, the Lakers in the finals, the Golden State in the finals, and win.
I'm Payton Privitera.
And I'm Phil Privitera.
And you have been watching Payton Priv TV.